Perfect. So now one of the areas of improvement for you, yesterday you to identify, now I am also suggesting that improving the right vocabulary and the right
Okay.
getting
Yeah.
vocabulary. Right.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
For that, what is the suggestion for you? Read,
Okay.
read fiction. Fiction
Okay.
means what? Novels. Don't read
Novels.
technical stuff,
Okay.
computer languages and other things. Do
Okay.
you have the habit of reading books?
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Good. Which kind of books do you read?
Inspirational books like
Uh,
You Can Win.
Good. That kind you can
Kera.
continue. That's a good
Yeah.
habit. 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘𝗏, that's a good habit. Along with that, you can start reading fiction.
Fictions. Okay.
Fiction means novels. Novels
Okay.
will have the potential to keep you engaged.
Uh,
I tell you. Have you heard the name of Chetan Bhagat?
yes. Yes. Chetan Bhagat.
His novels you can read.
Okay.
Of course, they do not give you any kind of benefit in terms of personality or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
But only thing is that language, you will get that flow of language
Okay.
that you get. So the one more thing I suggest you, the read it as a novel whenever you get time. That is okay. After that, at least for 10 to 15 minutes a day, you read it out.
Okay.
Read it out aloud. For example, I tell you right now in front of me, this book Atomic Habits is there. So reading aloud, how I am telling. In the following chapters, we will see time and again how the four stages of cue, craving, response, and reward influence nearly everything we do each day. But before we do that, we need to transform these four steps into a practical framework that we can use to design good habits and eliminate bad ones. So, as if you are enjoying, as if whatever you read, there are people, hundreds of people who are sitting and they are listening. So, with that kind of feeling, you read it out. So, not like that. In the following chapters, we will see time and again how the four stages of cue, craving, responses, and reward influence. Not like that.
Okay.
While reading, you feel that there are people who are listening and who are following you. So you have to, as if you are giving news to the people,
Okay.
so reading it out. So that kind of practice. For example, a blind person is listening to you. So for he cannot read a book. A blind person cannot read a book. So for him, how do you read? In that way, you read out for about 10 to 15 days every day.
Okay.
That will have revolutionary changes for your problem. Not getting the vocabulary is your problem, no? Right
Yeah.
words at the right time.
Yes.
So
That's
that will
correct.
solve it, right?
Okay. First tip is like read that fiction.
Now, with that is for your enjoyment. You can
Okay.
do that. That will also have the similar effect.
Okay.
But added to that, you do this additional effort also.
Read books loudly, thinking like
Ah,
there are some lot of audience. Then okay.
exactly.
Okay.
You can read fiction books, and at the same time, you may be getting Times of India kind of newspaper.
Yes. Yes.
In Times of India, you get full page ads. Full page ads. So now read out as if you are the advertiser.
Okay.
So sensational opening in Koramangala, Bengaluru. Come today. Like that. So
Okay.
you are reading that particular ad for an FM radio. Like that.
Okay.
They're reading that ad as if you are reading it out for the FM radio audience.
Okay, sir.
And
Yes.
it will also help you out. Right word at the right time. So,
It helped a lot to me as well. I started reading the Bible loudly, but the words habituated to my mouth actually.
exactly. So audience are listening with that kind of conscious, if you're conscious.
Yeah, right, sir. Right, sir. This technique is very useful actually.
Yes. So this helped this, I got practically benefited to this. In
Yes.
fact, I started my career as a medical representative, right? In the medical representative world, what is our weapon is a visual aid. Visual aid means about a product. They write wonderful. It is like you might have seen. It will be like a A4 sheet kind of size paper. It will be like this, and we have to flip the papers like this. So the visual and the content is towards the doctor, and we cannot see that. I have to peep it if at all I have, but that is not decently. So we have to keep it for his vision, and the words, sentences should be there in our mind. To get that, we have to undergo practice. So they train us, first of all. So what is there in each page? What wording is there? What sentence is there? Everything we need to sit in our private time and we have to practice. So that is one thing. Second thing, any advertisement for that matter, they have to use simple words, which should be understood by other person. Second, the words should not be that simple. People will, what is this language? So language should be very powerful also. The right words, the decent words, most appealing words, and the words should be easy to understand. So these are the parameters that are being followed by the advertisers. So what is it? Nothing but again communication. Communication happens. The words should be attractive. Words should be simple, and words should be getting their purpose served. So this much of science is there behind an advertisement. So we just look at the full page ad and we throw it away. But behind that ad, making of that ad, so many brilliant people are working. So many brilliant people, they call it as a copywriting department. Copywriting is not copying. The title is like that. Copywriting means your wording should reach the brain of the listener and it should influence him to buy. So that particular department is known as copywriting. And there is so much of science behind creating an ad. All this science is based on the subconscious mind and the power of communication skills, soft skills, and the personality development without hurting the sentiments of the people. So your product is bought by all the religions, people of all the religions. Your product is purchased by all the genders, all the age groups. For example, a refrigerator I'm talking about. A refrigerator is purchased by all the people from all the religions. So your advertisement should not hurt the feelings of anyone. Your advertisement should motivate everyone. So these are all the kind of challenges that are there in front of an advertiser. So that's the reason if you follow the advertisements closely without your knowledge, your communication skills and soft skills will get enhanced. For example, I put it this way. Insurance company ads. That is the toughest challenge. That is the reason I am taking it up. Insurance company ads, they talk what? If it is about life insurance, they have to talk about death. They have to talk about being handicapped. They have to talk about any kind of loss of life. But we do not get hurt if we watch the advertisements of insurance company ads. Why? Because they give so much of thought into it without hurting the people. They get their purpose served. So suddenly, the listener should get that thought. Oh my God. Suddenly, if something happens to me, what will happen to my family? So that kind of thought they ignite without hurting, but they get the purpose served. So that is what I am talking about, soft skills. So in an advertisement, you will find all these skills. So that's the reason, never ignore advertisements. Follow the advertisements, how subtle way they are addressing our heart. How subtle, in a subtle way, how they are inspiring and motivating us. But don't buy all the products, whatever you come across. So just I'm telling you, observe this particular science behind the advertisement. So that is the ultimate stage of communicating with the people. So that if you start mastering language of that kind of language, then automatically your communication skills will get enhanced. So now I welcome your thoughts in this regard. Have you observed this kind of things in the advertisement?
Yes, sir. Actually, yes.
Sir, we observe, sir.
Yeah.
In close-up advertisement and all, right? Actually, yesterday I was just thinking. Actually, see, close-up paste, toothpaste. That advertisement usually, they will show only the teeth, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes they see a boy and girl, their faces together. Okay.
Yeah.
So they are actually getting two purpose. One is like your teeth will be good, and at the same time there will not be any bad smell coming out of your mouth. So that is another thing they wanted to sell it.
Yes.
Another idea. So that way advertisement is a powerful thing to express your idea to, to the other, outside.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in fact, how to say, these advertisers, they should always follow one principle. What is that is, they never talk about the features. They talk about the benefits. So feature means it stops bad breath. For example, close-up paste, it stops the bad breath. That is a feature. But they talk about the benefits. Hey, you can come closer to your girlfriend. So that is a benefit. So, for example, if you purchase so-and-so bike, it gives good mileage. That is a feature. It's quality. Feature means it's quality. But they never tell, my bike gives good mileage. Boring. Instead of that, hey, you can save a lot of money. Benefit. So this is again soft skills. Thinking and talking in the angle of the listener. Thinking and talking in the angle of the listener. So that is what we call as a benefit selling. So in our life also, when, for example, you need to convince your spouse on a particular thing, about a tour or about going somewhere or not going somewhere. So most of the times the debates happen with the spouse and you. In that case, you always talk in the angle of her. In what way it is beneficial for her? If you take a particular decision, in what way it is beneficial for her? So any marketing activity is all based on this only. How that product is going to do benefit to the end user. In that way, if you start talking, if you start constructing your sentence, then the results are going to be high. So think in this angle. So following the advertisements has got many benefits. One of them is, of course, your ease of speech, right vocabulary at the right time you get. So if possible, you try to do it and get it recorded on your smartphone and things will happen. Right.